Welcome everyone into this new video. Today we are going to be talking about how to retake a site in Valorant, when to play retake and why. For those who don't know, I am Daniel, in-game name Leonard, and I've been top 150 Radiant and played on a professional tier 2 level. Now, let's jump right in. So, let's start from how you should generally defend and how defense works in Valorant. So, let's take Heaven, okay? I'm gonna explain to you guys how generally you should defend in Valorant and how defense usually works. This is not only for Heaven, this goes for every map, okay? So, how do we defend? Now, first of all, two really important things before we start talking about how we should defend, okay, that we should know. Valorant is a 5v5, as we all know, game. As you can understand already, defending as 5 people, 1, 2, in some cases 3, as in this case, sides as 5 is not easy at all, and it's more difficult than attacking as 5. Because as 5 attacking, you can just all 5 rush into one side, okay? Attacking itself is probably more hard than defending, but you have more number, you have number advantage when attacking, okay? So what does this mean? It means that if from the start of the round, right, with these barriers, this is the map control that defense has, okay? The defense has this map control, okay guys? Start round. If the defense does not rotate, does not get more information, does not get more space, then the attackers will just go out into one side without the defense knowing it, without the defense expecting it, and without no one of the defense who rotated to that side, right? So what does it mean more clearly? If we take Heaven, for example, a default distribution in defense will be something like 2 people A, 2 people here, like from B side and garage, and 1 C. Now, if we take this, if the defense takes no space, as I said, no information, and the attacker just 5 rush or 5 go somewhere, this means that they will as 5 go versus 2 people, or as 5 go versus 1 or 3 at best, in case these 2 rotate fast. And the numbers still don't add up for the defense. The defense is still probably gonna lose, right? So how we should approach the defense? What should we do to not lose like this and be more ready for the attackers when they're gonna attack our side? So what we should do is instantly get information, instantly try to get space, okay? Now, what does it mean, get information and get space? In what way? Information and space, you can get it in 2 ways. 1, through abilities. 2, from you yourself pushing, getting proactive, and taking the space. So, for example, 1, abilities, as I said, Sova, instantly start round, arrowing A. What does this Sova arrow tell us? This arrow tells us that in case there is someone A, then 2 guys from here, 1 of them at least can rotate. What does it mean? It means that if we have 1 more guy with Sova, and 1 of them rotates because someone is on A, when attacker is gonna be pushing A side, they're not gonna be facing only 2 people as before, but they're gonna be facing 3 people, okay? This raises up the percentage of the defenders winning the round by a lot, as you can understand. So this is the first method, information method. Second method is when you yourself push and get pick. So for example, you picking here with operator, probably better, right? You holding this and saying, guys, nobody is A, okay? But you're not holding, be careful, yeah? You're not holding from here, right? Why this is a problem, holding from Heaven and not from long? This is a problem because when you hold from Heaven, what happens is this. Guys, attackers, yeah? They get closer and you see them when they're here, okay? When they're here, for them, it's really easy and fast to push side. It takes them too little of a time. So these guys are not gonna be able to rotate in time. When they're gonna rotate, the attackers already are gonna be inside, okay? This is the problem. But if you see them from here with operator, right? So you see them only here, and then you get a kill or you miss and then you fall back. Them getting from here to here is gonna get enough time for your teammates to rotate to a side, okay? So when the attackers are gonna be finally here, your defense, your teammates also are gonna be here, and then when they're gonna be pushing out, you're gonna be ready and fight them on side, okay? So these are the 2 methods. Now, you cannot all play aggressive on every part of the map because you usually don't want to be doing it alone, okay? So as I said, 2, 2, 1, this means that this guy on C cannot be playing aggressive. Why? Because if he dies, they're instantly gonna rush up C and they're gonna get the site for free. Okay? He has to survive, get information, and then delay with smoke, with flash if it's an omen, or ask for a smoke and try to delay the attackers from getting site, so you as defenders have enough time to rotate. So not everyone can play aggressive. These guys, for example, they can play a little bit more aggressive because they're together, they can trade each other. These guys, like when you're alone, it's better not to play aggressive if you're not like maybe Reyna, okay, or Chamber, because you have an ability that can allow you to easily escape and don't die if you get one kill, okay? Now that we know this, when you should fight for site and when you should leave site and retake site, okay? You should fight for site, as I said, right? If you are 2 or 3 people are ready here, ready for the attackers to attack you, okay? So, let's take, you have Killjoy here, you have Omen here, and you have Sova here, okay? You guys 3 are side. You may be placed as smoke here, you may be smoked long, right? You are here. The attackers are not out yet. In this precise case, you should fight for side. Or, Killjoy is B, but she's rotating. You have smokes. Attackers are not out yet. Fight for side, because you just need to get a little bit of time. You can trade each other, and Killjoy will be here in time to trade you guys as well. Okay? So here in this position, in this situation, you should fight for side. When should I not fight for side? When should I leave side? Okay? You should not fight for side either. First scenario, they have ultimates. They have ultimates as Killjoy ultimate in attack. The Killjoy ultimate in attack obviously gets you the whole side. You can try to stay under heaven. The Killjoy ultimate does not get this position. You can try to stay here, but this still, you're gonna be probably alone here, or if you're gonna be with your teammate, you're both in the same position, really difficult for you to play, you cannot move, right? So in this case, just leave the side. Or if you know that they have breach ultimate, right? They have breach ultimate, leave side. They ulted with KO, leave the side. Because it's gonna be more difficult for you to fight for it, okay? You're ulted, leave the side. There is no point, let them get it. You are not strong enough to fight for it. It's gonna be better for you to just play together on the retake, okay? So either when they have ult or when you're alone as well. Alone, or maybe you're not alone, but you are 2 guys, right? One is here, and he's rotating to you. Still not enough. He might be not in time. You try to delay them as much as you can, and then you just leave, okay? If you are not a sentinel, if you are a sentinel as Cypher or Vice, for example, you can try to fight for it. Why? Why not Killjoy or Chamber? Chamber can, because he can maybe place a TP here and TP out, right? But Cypher has good cages, he can play around and trips, he can try to play around them and get some kills. With Killjoy, it's not like that, because she has no cages and trips she can play around, okay? She can kinda bait for her turret, but when 5 people are pushing you out, it's more difficult, okay? If you are alone fighting it. If you have your teammate supporting you, then yes, with an arrow, with a flash when they're gonna push out, Omen flash for example, right? Much better. So if you are a sentinel, you can fight for it even if you are alone, depends on the situation. If not, just leave the site as well and play retake for it, okay? Now, if you are alone here and you are playing retake C side, it means that you should be as a team playing more heavy or more aggressive on another part of the map. Now, it's either B or A in this scenario. Usually it's A, because B is easy to retake. It's easier to retake for the defenders and more difficult to get for the attackers, because you see, you have 2 good retake points. So on A then you should play more aggressive to rotate faster to C, right? Or playing heavier, so when if they go A, you are stronger here, okay? Now that we know all these guys, let's talk about how to retake a site, okay? Let's say the attackers got the site, they have these positions, maybe one is here as well, right? How do I retake this? What is the best way to retake this? It's a little bit different, right? As in how many people are alive, if you have ultimates, right? But the main thing that you have to have in mind, guys, is one. Retake from more than one point. So what I mean is exit. Don't retake all from city. Retake from garage and city. And retake together. Why? Because when the attackers inside are gonna be holding, now they are defending the site, it's gonna be much more difficult for them to hold both garage and city. They're gonna be splitted up. So your chances of winning the round are gonna be higher. Okay? But if you all push from city, what does it mean? it means that all of them are gonna be aiming at you. So your chances are lower of winning the round. Okay? And these guys, it seems really obvious, but I've seen a lot of people in Ascendant, in Immortal, not doing it and not applying those things, not knowing it. Okay? So what does it mean? You left C side, retake garage first, and then retake C side from garage and city. Okay? Let's take another map. Korod. You have Korod, don't retake all from here. Take mid and retake from both positions. They took A side, don't retake all from here. They retake from A link and this position. Okay, let's take another map. Split. They got B side. Don't retake all from city or all from heaven. Split it up again. Okay. And what's really important is the coordination that you guys have. Also, you can play retake strategically. What does it mean? It means that if you see that you have as a defender Killjoy ult, you can leave A side and play heavier on C. Stronger here. And then just retake with an ultimate. Killjoy or Breach ultimate. All this works. All this is fine. Okay? Just be strategic about it. Ultimates, guys, and abilities are really important. First, when you retake, you throw abilities. Omen flashes, breach stuns, Sova arrows, right? Don't rush it. Coordination is everything. You do this and then you go out. Then you push, okay? Also, one bonus tip. When should you smoke the bomb when you retake and you're about to, you got the site and you want to defuse? When should you smoke the bomb and when you should smoke the entrance? If you are in a 1v1 situation, for example, and you do not know where the enemy is, then you can smoke the bomb. Why? Because if you smoke the entrance, then maybe he's here, maybe he's here. You can't know, right? So it's not probably gonna do anything. So you're gonna smoke here, then you're gonna try to tap, go out and play around your own smoke. If you have number advantage, 1v2, 2v, 3v2, right? Smoke smoke the entrance, even if you don't know where he is. Because that way, your teammate who is covering you is gonna be able to check here, and you are gonna be able to trade in case. If you smoke yourself in that situation, what is gonna happen is that the enemy might get inside, or your teammate play around your smoke, but you're not gonna be able to trade him because you're in the smoke, right? Defusing. So when you have number advantage, when you know that the enemy is this or here, right? His garage, his C, just smoke that. Do not smoke the bomb. If you're in a 1v1, 1v2, you don't know where they are, smoke the bomb and try to play around it. With this, we have covered all the most important things when it comes down to retake, when to play retake, and how. I hope you liked the video, guys. If you have any additional questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer each one of them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.